After a year of rallying to save critical affordable housing funds, this spring brings a sense of something new. Like leaves budding from trees, new opportunities are emerging that have the potential to rejuvenate our movement. We come together tonight to honour 3 inspirational individuals and 1 dynamic organisation. They have worked tirelessly for decades, overcoming challenges in order to help build the affordable housing field we know today. As we pay tribute tonight to those who have left an indelible mark on affordable housing, also recognise the new talent our movement attracts with each new year. Individuals who want to make a difference by creating safe, healthy communities with opportunities for all. With extraordinary challenges at our doorstep, these new and seasoned leaders will help reinvent us so that we can fulfill our common mission, providing an affordable home for every Californian. Tonight's event, presented by the Non-Profit Housing Association of Northern California, is the farthest reaching regional showcase for affordable housing leaders. We honour the sector and elevate the accomplishments of these 4 honorees, whose leadership elevates our mission to new heights. Herman Colliver Locus Architecture is a firm that has served the housing community for over 40 years as a partner in nearly 3,000 units of affordable housing. Their projects have won national, state and local design awards and praise from their colleagues. Herman Colliver Locus was formed by Bob Herman in 1969. Bob and his first partner Barry Wasserman saw design as an opportunity to influence social change, and their first project was affordable housing. The current principals, Bob Herman, Susie Colliver, and Steve Reininger, continue this interest and commitment to social change. In addition to continuing their work in affordable housing, they also give their time through teaching, serving on boards, presenting at panels, and sharing their work with the field. One client said of the firm, "They are generous, kind people who are able to connect to communities that are not initially receptive to affordable housing by presenting projects with great respect and responsiveness to the community." This deep commitment to people and neighbourhoods is evidenced by their actions, attending community meetings to address concerns and seeking input on projects such as the International Hotel and Market Heights in San Francisco and Poco Way in San Jose. In their words, treat their work as if it's for everybody. For their dedication to affordable housing, their community, and being a part of the vanguard of social change, we are pleased to present the Partners in Community Development Award to Herman Colliver Locus Architecture. Kathy Creswell has spent nearly her entire career working vigorously behind the scenes at the Department of Housing and Community Development to expand affordable housing opportunities in California. She is known for her intellectual ability to appreciate disparate or varied viewpoints, and for her pragmatic nature, which thrives on removing bureaucratic roadblocks. When Kathy was appointed to Acting Director of HCD in 2010, she was the only such appointee to arrive directly from the staff. As the first order of business, Kathy reached out to stakeholders for ideas to improve the department, and she acted on those ideas. Even as the state suffered cutbacks, Kathy managed to protect and stretch limited resources and continued making tangible improvements. One of the legacies that Kathy leaves behind at HCD is in Housing Elements, a critical tool that compels local jurisdictions to plan for their community's housing needs. During her long tenure, Kathy was involved in the review and enforcement of over 5,000 housing elements. Under her stewardship, the number of local governments in compliance with housing element law more than doubled. As one colleague puts it, Kathy has that rare and impressive combination of a keen intellect and caring heart. While her passion and commitment will be missed at HCD, we know that Kathy will continue to be a housing champion for years to come. For her tireless work and principled commitment to the vision of California as a state with housing opportunities for all, NPH is pleased to recognise Kathy Creswell with the 2012 Unsung Hero Award. John Lowry came to affordable housing through a very personal route. After becoming a carpenter and building his own home, John became interested in self-help housing, a model that helps low-income families construct their own homes. In 1984, he joined Burbank Housing as project and construction manager, rising through the ranks to become the executive director in 1998. At Burbank Housing, John was one of the pioneers of self-help housing in the Bay Area, and he continues to be an advocate for improvements in the program. Recently, John was instrumental in having the state change some of their self-help project loans to restricted grants, which allowed many projects to move forward during these difficult economic times. John is not only a leader in the self-help housing realm, he's a leader in the field. In his role as a former NPH board member and since then, John has participated in countless advocacy initiatives and lobby visits to support increasing funding for affordable housing across the state. And although he will be retiring in September, he intends to continue playing an active role in developing state and local housing policy. It is this dedication and commitment that has brought about his track record of success. Under his leadership, Burbank Housing has created 770 owner-occupied homes and over 2,700 affordable housing apartments. You can't help but be inspired by John's passion, success, and longevity, says Kathy Creswell, former HCD director. We couldn't agree more. NPH is pleased to recognise John Lowry with the 2012 Inspirational Nonprofit Leader Award. Our Lifetime Achievement Award recipient, Margaret Schrand, has had a tremendous impact on affordable housing in Northern California for over 35 years. Her experience has spanned many roles in the public and private sectors, which has made her an invaluable partner. Margaret's start in the field was at the Department of Housing and Urban Development, where she administered programs in housing and community development in Northern California and Nevada from 1970 to 1984. She then worked briefly as a development consultant. During that period, she was the principal project manager for the 201 Turk Street Apartments, a pioneering project in the Tenderloin in the early days of the tax credit program. Sponsored by A.F. Evans and the Chinatown Community Development Center, it was the largest project of its kind to date. In addition to juggling interim and permanent financing, the site also had cleanup issues. The multiple challenges she faced on this project honed her problem-solving skills that would prove to be one of the hallmarks of her career. In 1996, Margaret joined Wells Fargo, where she has remained for the last 16 years. In her role overseeing the bank's affordable housing lending activities in Northern California, Margaret has worked with virtually all of the major affordable housing developers in the region. She is known for her consummate professionalism and her unwavering support for the industry. She has an innovative and flexible approach in providing often difficult to access financial instruments to her developer clients. Margaret is fondly referred to as a banker with a big heart. For her lifelong commitment to affordable housing, NPH is pleased to recognise Margaret Schrand with the Catherine A. Bauer Lifetime Achievement Award.